Hey everyone, I'm the Real FF, and you're watching the A20 Guardian 100 game analysis. Today is run number 50. After this run, we will officially be halfway through this series. It's pretty crazy. Let's get started. Got our Sapphire start today. Not the best, but I don't feel poorly about it. Choose a colorless card again, max HP again. Lose max HP for a random rare relic. Definitely looking at that option. And of course the boss swap. What is our act like today? I'm seeing 3 elite paths. Burning elite at the end of the act is not so bad. So long as we have answers for the 2 remaining elites that are that will be there. Because it can't be the same one twice in a row. The right side, you can get 2 campfires, 2 elites. So you sacrifice 1 elite for a campfire, that seems fine. You can also go on the left path, 3 campfires, 1 elite. So it looks like no matter what we're getting, a total of 4 of each. It's not bad. That's the lowest I would take. Without wanting to boss swap. Let's see our pathing here. I'm definitely wanting to go for the random rare relic. It will have varying levels of usefulness. In fact, I think most of them are not very good early on. But they do get better over time by quite a bit. I don't think that either of these other 2 are very good right now. And also, losing 7 max HP doesn't lower our current HP at all. So it will only affect our end of act heals and our rest sites. But even then, it won't be by very much. It would suck if we got Mango, because that would just be... Actually, that would be a plus 14 HP heal, as well as 7 max HP. So maybe not so bad. Take us to 82 HP, it's pretty good. I am feeling this more than the colorless card. There are whiffs in the colorless cards too, just like the random rares, relics. But even so, taking a random rare relic means that the next rare relic I get in the game will not be that one. So, even if I get a bad one, it'll push us forward to closer to good ones. So I'm going to do this. Wing boots. Ooh, okay, that may change things a lot. There's a potential wing boots charge here if we want to take 2 elites back to back. But it looks like that's about it. That would be a 4 elite path with 0 campfires. I think that's too aggressive for Act 1. Looks like we're not going to be able to use it until Act 2, I think. Unless we find a way to maybe get an extra campfire this act. What if we did something like this? Then jump over here. I like that it gives me the possibility of jumping. That means that I can bail out at any time, which means I can take the most aggressive route through this side. Well, there's not very many fights, though, this way. That would be the problem. I could go like this, maybe. And then choose to jump left or right. What if there's a hotkey to clean all this up at once? We could also go like this. through the shop, take 4 fights. That can get us a lot of power before this elite. Then we end up going here, we jump. That seems pretty reasonable. I think using 1 wing boot charge this act is fine. That still allows us plenty of chances to use it for more relics in the future, to seek out elites and such. And this is the most powerful path in the first 5 floors, so I think that this is what we're going to do. If I don't feel confident enough to take the elite on floor 6, I could jump over here for the upgrade and then get essentially the same thing. Yeah. As much as I want to go left, 3 fights is not enough to power up. There's not enough chances of potions, there's not enough cards, unless you get very lucky. But Guardian already doesn't have that much extra damage associated with him. So, with them. So let's just start here. It feels kind of bad to use a wing boots charge like that, which is why I'm kind of thinking it through so much. I didn't need to play the Sapphire there. I don't think I should have. Gear up now means I have 10 block for this turn. I have 4 block left. Then I have 14 for next turn, including the defend. Sure. A little bit extra damage from Thorns will help too, because I have Twin Slam. Oh god. Well, at least I can draw 3 strikes next turn. Very nice. Sorry if you were hearing an echo. I've turned it off. Charge up Piercing Hide Planning. Interesting. Boss is Hexa. I think charge up is great for the early game. I wasn't sure about it whenever it came out, but now I'm feeling a lot more positive about it in general. Piercing Hide is also available, but I think having the strength for charge up is good. Planning is also just very good in general. Raw power and stasis. I actually don't know which of these is better, but then again, this is a new card. Well, essentially a new card. Extra block density is also good. This is a dead draw when I draw it. It just gives you more power over time. But so does this. Even if it's a bit less. Double debuff means they're both going to attack next turn, so I'm going to just enter defensive now. We should be able to full block this, yeah. Should I have gone for this guy, actually? 12 plus 6 would have been 18. We could have done 13 more damage. Well, we know this is debuffing next turn. This might still be, and we're not debuffed anymore, so yeah, let's just go for it. Maybe we get some attacks. This guy attacks me again, that's fine. Oh, hang on, I actually have to kill this so I don't take damage. Still okay, though. Certainly hope we get another damage card here. Okay. 0 damage fight is always nice. Quartz. Interesting. A bit too early for it, I think. I think reroute is much more necessary. Also, it gives us some stasis stuff, which allows us to get more powerful during fights. So as much as I'd like Quartz, I think we have to take the reroute. Especially for elites. Body crash in the shop we can't afford. There's a Walker Claw. Ice Cream and Pantograph in the shop, interesting. Frag Gem is here early. Oh yeah, socketing a card here is also pretty good for Twin Slam. Maybe I buy the Frag Gem. I still don't like it, but maybe it's better than I thought it was. Just by a little bit. Potions are also really good here. If I buy Frag Gem, I can't buy a potion. They're too expensive. Do I just a little bit? I will say, though, we've gotten a lot more gold than usual. We started with 99, we got 36. That's almost the maximum you can get from 2 fights. 40 gold. So we got very close. We could buy Walker Claw and a potion. We do still have 2 more fights. With 0 potions, our potion chance is 60%. Chance of us getting 2 potions is 30%, which is actually kind of likely. So I probably just want to buy 1 potion. If I buy any at all. The nice thing is that I can afford a card remove and a potion together. So if I wanted to start by removing it either to strike or defend, I could do that. Again, Walker Claw is here too, so I could take that because I have the start for some strength, but I don't know I'm going to get any more. So I'm definitely hesitant to take such a card like that so early. I think I am going to card remove and buy a potion. I think we have to take the Fire Potion just for the elite. So it's going to be Fire Potion and... Did Strike or Defend remove this early? We're fighting Hexaghosts, so we don't need block as much. I also don't want to remove a card if I don't want to remove a Strike if I need the damage for the elite. I also need to be careful of the 15 card rule. We're at 14 right now, so removing 1 gives us 13. We get 2 more card rewards. We have to take 2, and neither of them can be gems unless we want to leave 1 unsocketed. And go here or something. Defends are also important for sentries, though. Yeah, I'm gonna remove a Strike. I could have also removed the Sapphire, but we can socket it later. Oh, it did attack turn 2. Very nice. That means the defensive mode block wasn't wasted. I'm gonna leave that at 0 cost. Please tell me I can kill it here. No, I can't. But I can block. I guess I could have just looked at the draw pile. Alright. I need both attacks here. Okay. We would have only taken 1 damage if I had missed, which is still good. Aquamarine. No. Like I said, we can't take a gem unless we want to leave it unsocketed, and I don't really want to do that. Vent Steam, yes, though. So, we're going with that. Okay, this is a little bit unfortunate of a turn 1 draw, but it just be like that sometimes. Does mean we can enter defensive with Gear Up, though, should we need to do that. Charge Up is not going to do very much for next turn, so... just going to do that. This takes it to 30, which splits it. I don't want to do that. Let's play Curl Up again. Exact block is nice. This splits at 34. This is exact. Okay. Well, next turn should be very, very good. We won't be weakened. We'll have Vent Steam, Strike, Strike, and Reroute, and 2 Strength. That may even just be a kill. Yeah. Very nice. Take 7 damage, that's it. Priming Shot. A prime target for Sapphire. I'm so funny. Temporal Strike and Tourmaline also available. Temporal Strike not so bad here. We have Reroute to put stuff in stasis, so it's a little bit less conditional. As a free attack, it gives us extra value on our 3 energy. But Priming Shot is really nice because we have Sapphire, and that's a I almost said it again. it's a good target for the Sapphire because it will compound with the brace number it already has. Once we upgrade it, it will even brace 10 by itself. The question is, do we value a 1-cost attack? Do we value a 0-cost attack more than a Priming Shot with Sapphire? And I think the answer is no. I think our draw is still inconsistent enough that we want as many attacks as possible for a Gremlin Knob fight. And the odds of us drawing 4 attacks in the same hand is really low, I think. So I'm going to take the Priming Shot. Now, if we go to this fire, we're not going to have another fire for a long time, and we can't socket the Sapphire because of the 15 card rule. So I'm going to go directly to the Elite, and then go here and socket there. And then we'll fly over this way. That's how we're going to handle it. It is in fact Gremlin Knob. Brew of Sharpness actually pretty good for this. This hand not very good for this though. Did I took the Priming Shot. Sheesh. Yeah, I'm probably going to use both potions, but that's fine. Aggressively using potions is a skill that I've started to really appreciate. So yeah, I don't mind it that much. Let's see. I can. What I'm looking at right now is playing Vent Steam and Charge Up. That will make me take 8 damage and give me vulnerable for next turn. I will enter defensive even. That takes it to 33 damage. How many potions would I have to use? Let's see. Charge Up plus vulnerable next turn. This is 8, 10, 11, which is 12, 15, 16. 43 damage. Plus 9 this turn. 52. Oh, we are just off of being able to kill with Brew of Sharpness. 52 and 25 is 77. Is there any way we can do better? We could take the damage next turn. We'll have 20 block from defensive, so we take 13, and then we take 13 to save a potion because of the thorns. What if I do just Charge Up? This is 6 block, he gains 3, so we only save 3. We take 5 damage, we're not defensive next turn. Okay. What if I play Strike, Twin Slam, Twin Slam? 16, and then this is just a flat damage. 23. 16, 23 is 39. So we're 40 away, we'd have to use both potions anyway. We'd only be taking 8 damage, and then we'd only be taking 4 damage next turn. I don't think the odds are high enough that we draw enough damage to do that. And yeah, I am considering saving a potion, taking 13 to save a potion, just so I can tackle the next elite. Yeah, I'm going to do it that way. Yes, I want to do this. So we should be taking 33 next turn, but we all have 20 block. So that's okay. Yeah. Alright, so 21 damage fight, not bad, for a floor 6 elite. Ooh, Amethyst. That's fine. I'm absolutely fine with taking that. In fact, we'll have exactly 15 cards again for the next fight. Whenever we... Oh no, we won't. We'll have 14. Damn it. That's not good. We can't do that. Unless we somehow get a fight here, and then grab a card. Or some other card, like maybe the Match and Keep event. Maybe... What's the one that comes in Act 1? Isn't there an Act 1 event that gives you a card? I swear I was just thinking of it. But anyway. You know, I don't feel so bad about spending our gold so early because we just got Maw Bank. That'll be nice going into Act 2. We're going to get, as long as this isn't a shop, we're going to be getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 minimum of this gold, so that's 132 on top of everything else we're earning. So yeah, we're going to have like 400 or 500 gold at the start of next act. I could leave the Amethyst unsocketed. No, I leave the Sapphire unsocketed again. I think I'm willing to do this. Temporal Strike is also an attack. Though, do I care more about that? Or do I care about the defensive Amethyst? I think since I still have a Fire Potion, I'm good with just taking the Amethyst. Please give me a card. Yes! Well, I really hope that there's a good card in this card reward, because I really don't want to have to take a crap one. I would absolutely have to take a crap one, though, in order to not suffer to, like, sentries or something. Amethyst does nothing here. I'll play it anyway. I probably have enough block next turn, at least. Yeah, charge up, defend. I'll be weak next turn, but I'll have Vent Steam and 2 strength, so maybe it's okay. Also have enough block for both turns. It's a small attack. It's fine. Charge up again. Interesting. They'll still be vulnerable, and I'll have an extra strike next turn, so yeah. Okay, cool. Please. Oh, that's a good potion. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Stasis Field, absolutely, is good here. We just fought Nob, so we don't have to worry about using it there. Temporal Strike and Walker Claw are still good, but we still have chances to take other stuff, and this is just such a strong card. Alright. Now we get to enhance 2 cards, which is awesome. Sapphire goes into Priming Shot. I'm just reconsidering real quick. Amethyst does still go into Twin Slam. Yes. Now we can still upgrade, I think. That's a lot of fights. We have good potions? These could hurt, though. Actually, this is a really aggressive path now that I look at it. I don't really want to rest. Maybe I can get away without it. I could if I use a Wing Boots charge. I think the maximum damage we take in this fight is 10. With our potions. So we're down to 27. We go to this fight, we lose like 21 HP maximum. Then we rest here. With another Wing Boots charge. I do want to risk this, but only because it's like every other path is so bad. How about... no, I can't make a decision later. I have to... I was thinking about going here, but I have to make a decision whether to upgrade or rest now. Twin Slam upgrade, as much as I want it, the extra damage is only marginal over a strike. It would be the extra gem that we really care about, and we don't have that yet. Also, Vent Steam is bad. Actually, no, we have Twin Slam, so it's okay. I feel like 37 is like right in the range where I think we can upgrade. I guess we want to mitigate our worst case scenario, which is we take a bunch of damage from certain fights. Does that mean Stasis Field is the upgrade? I don't think extra damage on a single card would help that much. Like 2 more damage here, 2 more damage here, 3 more damage here. Our current damage is 18, 28, 37, 45. Plus a little bit more from charge up. That's enough to kill 1 sentry in 3 turns. Maybe even 2 turns with a fire potion. Which is kind of what we want anyway. So yeah, we're not in danger. Also, we have a strength potion, so I don't think we're in danger of not having enough damage. I think we want to upgrade this for as much block as we can get. Ornamental Fan. That's actually really good here. We did remove a strike, which I'm already regretting because of the Stasis Field. But I didn't know that we were not fighting sentries. That was the reasoning. So, not too much regret. I think we do take this. This is going to save us a lot of HP. And Guardian has a lot of times where they need time to set up their defense, and that might take too long. Actually, is it too much to ask to play 3 attacks in a turn? Probably not for this act. And you know what? I need survivability this act. Maybe we can get some 0-cost cards. Wait, we have stasis. Of course we can get 0-cost cards. Alright, here we go. It is sentries. Not the best hand. We didn't get 3 attacks. We can't even use Ornamental Fan. We got Vent Steam and 2 defense. We drew none of our good cards. That means we get most of them next turn. So let's see. What's our worst hand next turn? Curl Up, Defend, Stasis Field, Sender's Bane. That blocks most of the damage anyway. If I want to kill a sentry here, I need to do 20 damage to this. If I full block this turn, I'm already doing 6. So I would need 14 more. That would require 3 attacks if I got only these, and 2 attacks if I got either of these plus 1 more. I don't know what the odds of that are. I guess any 2 draws works though, because these 2 work together, and then either of these 2 plus any of the other 3 work. So we only need 2. Let me get out my online resource that Baylor Lord shows. It's the hypergeometric calculator. What it does is it can compute odds based on how many cards you're drawing, how many hits there are, and how many hits you need in order to succeed. In a generalized explanation, Alright, so there's 10 cards. There are 4 successes in the population, and the sample size is 5, and we need 2. Calculate. Oh wow, that's like really close to a 50-50. Oh wait, hang on. Probability exert is greater than or equal to 2. 73.8%. So A 1/4 chance to fail. I don't really want to take a 1/4 chance of taking 10 damage. That would really cripple us. I can significantly raise my odds by playing 2 strikes. Because that then... Oh, I just realized. Oh wait, no, this still works. Twin Slam Priming Shot still works because I can play this twice. But yeah, I'm going to just play Defend once. And we're going to take our damage. I think this is nearly guaranteed now. I think the only draw that could not do it is if I got 1 strike only. Okay, we got enough. In fact, we just got enough of that. I can use this. I can even enter defensive. Which I think I will. Actually, next turn is covered. Oh, but I can do damage next turn if I enter defensive now. Oh, that's really good. If I enter defensive now, I have stasis. I can play Stasis Field as well. And then I have 8 block every time this guy's attacking. Actually, 16 block every time this guy's attacking, so I never have to worry about this one again. So if I enter defensive, I can do 19 damage to this. Then I only need 22 for the rest of the fight. Maybe I don't do that. Maybe I save defensive mode. Yeah, just when I need it. Yeah, I'm gonna... Do I take 2 damage then, this turn? Yeah, I guess I take 2 damage. I'm gonna save defensive mode for when I really, really need it. Next turn I don't. Reroute, charge up, defend, I think. The charge up will come out on the right turn as well. Oh, he just entered defensive. That's fine though. I should have played gear up, I suppose. Two strength next turn, huh? Yeah, whatever. I just hope I get an attack in the next 2 turns. Okay. Seven damage elite fight's pretty good. Very nice. Meat on the bone, that's huge. Walker Claw's back again. Second Vent Steam, Evasive Protocol. I don't like these cards. I don't think Walker Claw's worth it. We still don't have scaling right now. We have good block, but we need a way to do damage. I guess we could save the strength pot for that for later. That being said, we still have plenty of card rewards to go. By plenty, I mean 4, one of which is a rarity boosted one at the end of the act, so we might even see a second rare card. I don't really want to speculate on Walker Claw without strength, is the thing. We do have a strength potion and charge up. Maybe I need to do it then. It also makes Ornamental Fan harder to use. How else would I beat Hexaghost if I don't get strength? That's a good question. I don't know if I've... What else does Guardian have in their card pool for scaling damage? I guess actually Floating Orbs is a thing. That's based on zero-cost card plays, specifically. That kind of makes sense. Man, I don't think I can take a look at Guardian's card pool right now. Well, actually, Maybe I could. Like, this card reward isn't going to change just because I save and quit. So let's take a look at the compendium real quick. As long as it doesn't crash getting there. Okay. Alright, just going to take a quick look through here. What do we have other than strength for damage? I don't think thorns would be enough, so I'm going to skip past that. If worse comes to worse, though, you kind of got to take what you need. Multi-beam, that's right. This can scale if you can put it into stasis, which we have a couple ways for. Being reroute and curl up, so, although we would probably have to upgrade curl up. We mentioned floating orbs already. I guess future planes might be enough, or just a little bit extra stasis in general. By the way, don't get me wrong, there are plenty of strength sources in Guardian's kit. We could go even more aggressively into stasis. Oh yeah, body crash is another. Scaling damage. There's sometimes Fierce Bash, sometimes Gem Cannon. Laser Turret, I guess. Yeah, it looks like most of these, though, are strength. It's just that there's a few unique things that you can use for damage instead. Unless I've overlooked something. Stasis, of course, is still fine. Maybe I should just take this speculatively. If we can find strength, then we're covered. If not, well, I still have the strength potion as well as charge up, and I might need this for Hexa. I'm just not convinced it's good enough for this game. Is it still fine, maybe? Do we have enough other attacks to cover the strength possibility? We could be. We could find another one. As long as Temporal Strike doesn't suddenly disappear, we could take that. That would help. Although with the burns, maybe not so much. Okay, I'm going to opt to take this. I think this is slightly safer. Although I think it is going to hurt over time to have that instead of... to have that in the deck. If we don't find strength. Okay. We can full block this turn with Stasis Field, Twin Slam, Second Slam. Next turn's not covered, though. So what do we do next turn? I guess our only hope is to enter defensive mode. I could take 3 damage now. Play Stasis Field, Priming Shot, gear up. There's no way to take exactly 2, I don't think. Yeah. Well, unless we use Defend. Defend, Twin Slam, but then we don't have Stasis Field for later. I guess it's fine, because we still have 2 turns of defensive mode from taking the damage. Yeah, we don't need to play Stasis Field here. This goes down to 7, we take 2. Oh, but we don't play Priming Shot, we need to play Priming Shot. Never mind. Priming Shot, Stasis Field, gear up. Yeah, if we don't draw Curl Up or 2 defense next turn, then we take 6. And not even Ornamental Fang can fix that. So yeah, I'm going to just do it this way. I'll take my guaranteed 3. It's fine. I guess I could have also used the Dex Potion here. I don't think it's worth it. I'd rather throw it out. If I get another potion. Okay. Maximum gold from that, wow. Sentry Blast. That's some sustained damage. But there's also planning and suspension here. And I did say how much we needed more stasis. That being said, planning I think is a bit too much. We have stasis field every turn. And then we also have curl up and reroute. So I think suspension is good enough. Did I say suspension is too much? I meant planning is too much. Suspension is perfect. One card of our choice. We do have to worry a bit about the next couple of fights, but we have meat on the bone. So I'm not too worried. I'd also like an upgrade on this, which is a bad thing for this fire. I think this fire I might actually upgrade vent steam. Because with the increasing numbers of burns, we want the more sustained vulnerable. I guess on 3 energy this isn't so bad. Especially with meat on the bone, we should be fine in the short term. Yeah, I'll take this. Should I have taken a Sentry Blast instead? Why did I just click that? I didn't think about Sentry Blast. No, hang on. I'm not letting that happen. Let's rethink about this card. This wasn't the only option. Sentry Blast. Sustained damage is pretty good for Hexaghost, especially with the Strength Potion. The Weaken is also really nice. And we can stagger it with Stasis Field. The problem is that if we're putting that into Stasis, instead of using Suspension, we're not putting our other cards into Stasis, which is usually how you get more powerful. At least Weaken is really good. I think I am going to go with Sentry Blast. I just clicked that because I forgot about the fact that I was thinking about multiple options. Anyways, let's keep going. Another consideration here, now that we have meat on the bone and we're above half, we want to drop to exactly 34 or just below as much as possible. The minimum we want to go to is 27, which is how much we'll heal up to get back to this number of hit points in the first place. This turn is not very good, though, for anything. So let's hope we can make this happen. Like, we can't even use Dex Potion most of the time here. Yeah. Actually, how much does this do? Reroute, Strike kills this. We play Stasis Field, we block for 8 out of 16. Sentry Wave takes that down to 12. We take 4. We go to 35. That's just out of range, but we also are taking more damage this fight. Right? What if I use Reroute Strike for 4 block? Then we use Sentry Wave to take 8. Because I think next turn, most of the time, we have a kill. If we do that. 18 damage is not that difficult. So long as we don't draw exactly... Oh wait, no. Every draw does it, doesn't it? Yeah. We also have Sentry Blast. So we always have a kill next turn. But we don't always have ways to mitigate our damage. And also that would be 2 attack turns in a row, so it would be buffing again, so we can't even stall for 1 damage later, unless we're really lucky. So yeah, we're gonna use Orange Head here to take 8 damage, drop us to 31, and then we'll heal for 12. Putting us above where we started. Sapphire Tourmaline Priming Shot. Another Priming Shot is interesting. I'm just noticing that this is offset for some reason. I think there's an extra space after this Brace 4 that shouldn't be there. Another Priming Shot is interesting because of the extra brace numbers. If we put another Sapphire in there, then that means that we got a pretty good start at... It means we got a pretty good beginning to our defensive system for the rest of the game. We got both of them upgraded, and they all brace for 10, and then we have several brace 10 cards to match with our gear up for Act 2. Well, later in Act 2, because we're going to be upgrading Ben's team at the Fire, I think. I think we do need another attack, maybe. Well, we removed one strike, we've taken Reroute, then we took Priming Shot, Walker Claw, Sentry Blast with Ben's team. Maybe we could go without... Oh, Sentry Blast is helping a lot with Ornamental Fan, I'm just realizing. Is it still worth it? Doing damage and gaining brace at the same time is really powerful. I'm gonna take it. I think there's a chance that it's not very good later, like a pretty good chance, but I want to see if it does end up paying off. Okay. So we can't use Ornamental Fan. We only have one defend this turn. This takes exactly 9 damage, which is how much we need to get meat on the bone. So I guess this is fine so long as we don't take any more damage. Also, I just played those in the wrong order. I wanted to reroute the defend, but oh well. Interesting. I'm gonna enter defensive for next mode, next turn, I suppose. Is that foolish? No. Alright. Yeah, we got a kill. That was a good hand. Didn't draw all of our attacks. Alright, cool. Definitely take this over that. Another Sentry Blast. Well, I was asking for sustained damage. That's all 3 of our stasis slots, but I don't mind. It means that we have weaken every single turn. As well as a bunch of extra Ornamental Fan procs. If we find floating orbs, we're in business big time. Also, I think this means we don't have to take a 4th energy. Yeah, I'm taking a second one. Strength Knob. Interesting. Do I want to use the Strength Potion here? I think he high rolled his HP at the maximum. I think 90 is the maximum you can have. Strength Knob is scary. I want to do Charge Up for next turn as well. I have other ways to enter defensive other than Gear Up. Like the other Priming Shot, namely. I don't want to use the Strength Potion, but I might have to. Let's see, what do we have? It's 14, 12 is 26, 36, 44, 53, 53 and 18, sorry, 53 and 15 is 68, 78. And we have a little bit of strength next turn, and we have vulnerable sometimes. So 78, huh? Out of 90. What are the odds we get an extra 12 damage off of Fenstein and Charge Up? I think it's actually pretty high. So yeah, I'm going to wait at least a turn to use Strength Potion. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 energy. So we'd have to not draw 4 energy of cards during one turn. But even then, I can still use a strength potion later. Yeah, I'm still going to risk it. I think it works out, even if just barely. I do have to play the vent steam, though. I just have to do that. Maybe I could use Essence of Steel here? It's not a very good potion. Right now we are taking 9 damage, though, so playing Priming Shot would put us into defensive next turn. How much damage do we have in our draw pile? With Vulnerable next turn, well, this is 5, 10, 18, 27, 12 is, sorry, 27 and 15 is 42, 47. So it's not enough to kill next turn, but we have Weaken, and potentially defensive mode. I guess we have it guaranteed because I can play Curl Up. If I do this, I don't have it guaranteed with Priming Shot. Because I only take 5. That puts me at 11. I definitely want to enter defensive next turn. What are the odds that we get a kill next turn? Wait, I said this is 47, right? That's before Vulnerable. With Vulnerable, I would need to do 28 damage next turn, just raw. 28 would be these 3. Actually, these are all odd numbers, so I don't think that works. 21, 28, 13 is 41. So yeah, we'd be just off, which means we need to take another turn. So Gremlinov has 5 strength. With Weaken, he'll have 8 strength. So that's 24. So he'll be attacking for 27 next turn. We'll have 10 block at least. Maybe we get Twin Slam, we're lucky with that. Attacking for 27, we have defensive mode. So that's already 10. Yeah, this is fine. We don't have to use this. $31. Right, he's not weakened yet. We did not draw Priming Shot. Which means I have to use Gear Up to enter defensive, but that's fine because I also have Twin Slam in hand. This draw's not very good. Again, I don't want to use the Strength Potion here. I think I have to use it in the Hexaghost fight. How much is this? 7. 13 is 20. Yeah, it's 21. Just off. If I do maximum defense here, that's Sentry Wave, Gear Up, Sentry Blast, Twin Slam, Stasis Field. That's another 3 skills. Taking him up to 14. It's 14 and 16 is 30, 45. But he's weakened. So 45 minus 12. No. No, he loses 2. And we're vulnerable, so 42, and then he's weakened to minus 11, 31 again. We have 18 block versus 31. We take 13. And we deal 14 damage, which means we need 28 next turn in order to kill. That doesn't work. So I think we need to forego the Stasis Field and enter defensive. So just these. And then we do, like, Twin Slam it twice or something. Yeah, that's fine. Twin Slam, Gear Up, Sentry Blast, Sentry Wave. That also gets us Ornamental Fan. Yeah, okay. Is that enough, though? Again? This is 21. That's only half of his HP. And then next turn we have to use Priming Shot for 8 damage. Plus 3 from Thorns. So we'd need a 10 damage attack, which we don't have. Oh wait, Twin Slam would also reduce strength again. What if we replace one of the Twin Slams with Reroute? That's 13, 7, and 7. That's 27. Then 3 is 30. We're 4 away with Priming Shot, and if we whiff, then we're sad. Oh wait, no, we don't whiff, because we have Sentry Blast. Okay, so that's our play. $14 damage, that's fine. We heal up most of that. We always have a kill this turn. Thanks to our Thorns. We drew a strike. Go figure. That's fine. We successfully kept our Strength Potion. We used Essence of Steel to enter defensive. Right? We had 7 left? Yeah, so we wouldn't have been able to use Curl Up either if I had used this. A Bottled Flame is not the best. Maybe I can make an argument for Twin Slam. Let's see what's in here. Frag Gem, of course. We still don't have any strength. Other than charge up Strength Potion, and I think double Sentry Blast is enough. So we can continue to be picky about our gems. Right? Maybe we shouldn't be. We have a bunch of open slots right now. Although this is probably getting a Sapphire. Maybe putting the Shiv in Reroute is fine. What about Emerald? We have all our defense, we have Charge Up, we have Stasis Field. We also have 2 Weaken. We have Ornamental Fan. Maybe we don't need the Dex. We already have plenty of block. Don't need to build into that. Yeah. So Bottled Flame. Do I want to bottle Sentry Blast, maybe? It's a bit weird. Also hurts against turn 1. Hard-hitting enemies like Avocado. Or Looter Mugger. The Thieves. But it does get the Weaken in play very early. There's also a good chance that we get Ornamental Fan value on turn 1 with it. We also have Meat on the Bone, so maybe going for the late game stuff is important. Twin Slam would be a very much early game thing. Also, it doesn't help if I draw at turn 1 against the Heart. The Twin Slam. So you know what? I will bottle the Sentry Blast. Now, do we want Explosive Potion over Essence of Steel? I am still using this against Hexa. Ooh, this is great. Actually, we're just below the threshold for an upgraded Hexaghost attack. If we were at 36, it would go to 4x6 on turn 2, but right now it's 3x6. Explosive Potion may be good to hold on to for Gremlin Leader, but that's a lot of floors. I mean, if we're using Meat on the Bone, then this is probably just going to get in the way. But maybe we use this against Hexa. Now let's think later. Future. Let's think future. Frag Gem. I thought about putting it in Twin Slam, but I think that would be a commitment to a lot of strength, which we don't yet have. I think I'm just going to put it in Reroute. Yeah, actually, because that I forgot about Ornamental Fan. Frag Gem is so good for that. We already have 2 attacks with Twin Slam, so I think this is actually making things more consistent. Alright, now let's upgrade Vent Steam. Yes. Okay. I think we are adequately prepared for Hexa. I don't know if we've over-prepared, but I would rather do that than be under-prepared. Good first turn. Weaken next turn also means that it's only a 2x6 attack. So that means we don't have to play a defend here, we can just do gear up, curl up. Which is great news. Oh, we drew Twin Slam? Okay. Well, we don't have to play it, actually. We can just do this. And that's good, because Stasis Field in play means it comes out on the ×2 attack next turn. And in the meantime, we can just proc Ornamental Fan for most of our block. We just attacked 5 times in 1 turn. We also have Sentry Wave on these turns. Well, Reroute's not going to do very much until we get another Stasis slot. So, is Charge Up very good for next turn? It depends. We have... What are we giving up this turn? 12 damage? This would need to... We'd need 4 attacks next turn in order for that to be worth it. Yeah, no. Don't even need to defend here. It's great. We are actually doing a lot of damage. I guess I'll enter defensive for next turn. Like, we have Weaken, but that's it. And it's another multi-attack, so... let's do it. Also, we are getting very close to the Inferno turn. If you notice. And we're not that close to killing yet. We're pretty close, but I think it's going to be very... I think it's going to be a toss-up whether we get a kill this turn or not. Although, even if we don't. Hexaghost is weakened. Thank you, Double Sentry Blast. Never mind, Double Sentry Blast definitely kills. Wow. It took every attack. And if we didn't, then we would have taken a bunch of damage here. I guess I should have taken 1 damage at some point. I wonder if I could have done that. Oh well. Too late now. Fairy in a bottle? Eh. These are pretty nice cards. Gem Cannon, Citrine, Compile Package. I would absolutely love a Citrine for Twin Slam. Compile Package is just great value in general, and Gem Cannon, we have a lot of potential for gems, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We only have 3 gems right now, though, so it's only 30 damage randomly for 2 energy. I'd rather play things slowly. Like, this is actually the kind of deck where I'm not needing to burst things down really fast, because I already have good other stuff. I've got good defense, good stall, I've got good healing. So I think no to Gem Cannon. So that means it's either Citrine or Compile Package. I'm actually leaning towards Citrine. I think gems are generally lower impact, but the fact that they can be... the fact that they're adding their effect to another card can end up being really powerful. And an essentially free Twin Slam works really well on 3 energy and Ornamental Fan. And yeah, I'm pretty much committing to 3 energy at this point. If we're given 3 energy relics, I'm going to have to think really hard about whether I take one at all. But anyway. Oh, Compile Package doesn't even really work with that strategy because everything's so expensive. The one thing it can really do for us that's really good is the Defect Package. It doesn't show us here. Spheric Package, I guess, also helps. Sentry Package goes to waste. Like, there's still very good stuff in here. I just don't think we need general value. General value kind of brings your deck... The kind of stuff that gives you general value brings your deck towards a certain level. It's definitely an improvement most of the time. It's above, like if you call 50% the point where a card is neutral to your deck, I think Compile Package is somewhere above that. But if your deck is already doing very well, then it can actually bring your deck down. Something else, if we take Citrine, we're going to be holding on to it for a long time until we can upgrade and socket it in Twin Slam. Unless we decide to put it in Vent Steam or something. I really want it in Twin Slam, though. That being said, I think we are more than capable of taking this on for now. So I'm going to pick this over Compile Package. I was wondering if Busted Crown would show up. This is the kind of deck that could actually make it work. We have good defense, good offense. Maybe we need to still look for scaling offense, like some more strength, but overall I think we're doing okay. Like, our defense is great. But that being said, we don't really need a 4th energy here, I don't think. Let's actually sort by cost real quick. Citrine gives us an energy. We have 2 0-cost cards. I guess we're going to be drawing a lot of 1-costs most of the time. These are just going into stasis and coming back out a lot. So maybe we could actually use a 4th energy. Yeah, now that I say it out loud, the 4th energy seems pretty good. And like I said, I think Busted Crown is actually takeable here. The one bad thing is that since we have Wing Boots, we're going to be taking more elites, and that means more chances at rares. But Busted Crown has less chances of that. That being said, I wonder how many rares we would actually want to take for this deck anyway. I don't think we would take either of these, and there's a bunch of duds as well. Wouldn't take Compile Package, wouldn't take Gem Cannon, wouldn't take Ancient Construct. I would take Instruction Form. I would not take Revenge Protocol. No, I would take a Revenge Protocol. Works well with our Brace stuff, and when we're in defensive we get a little bit extra damage. I'm going to take the Busted Crown. I think this will... I don't think we can deal with this very much, but this... we can. It's not often you take a Busted Crown at the end of Act 1. By the way, if we had successfully used Meat on the Bone at the end of the last fight, we would have just healed for 3 HP more. Because we heal up 75% of our missing HP at the end of the act. And even then, we're still going to be using Meat on the Bone most of the time through this act anyway, so it's kind of a toss-up whether it would be good or bad to do that anyway. I guess Meat on the Bone is another downside for losing max HP. I didn't really think about that. It makes it more dangerous to get lower. Makes it easier to get lower, but still more dangerous. And it being easier only matters for getting into Meat on the Bone range in the first place. If you have like 1,000 max HP, as soon as you're at 500, you're going to be gaining a lot of Meat on the Bone value no matter how much max HP you have. All it matters is getting to that point. Anyways, this looks pretty good. Oh wow, that looks really good. We can even kind of bail out here if we need to, but this is already a campfire. I guess if we want an upgrade and we need to rest, we can skip here as an option. We can also do this for a shop. Is there an early shop? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be going this way. This is a lot of fights, but that's fine. You know, I don't think we're ever going to be using this fairy in a bottle, unless we get really, really unlucky. Yeah, anyways, 4 or 500 gold. I overestimated a little bit. 400 is absolutely correct, though. As soon as we climb this floor, we gain another 12, and then we're going to get gold for this fight, and then we're going to get another 12 here. So we're going to have, like, I don't want to say 50. 425-ish. Yeah. Yeah, I think we absolutely start here. We can figure out the specifics later. I'm thinking about taking a break here. Need to wake up a little bit more. So I'll just be back in a sec. Alright, we're back. I'm pretty sure this is what I had marked before, but even if not, it's still pretty good. Yeah, the plan I know was to take this shop, go over here, and I think use the wing boots for one charge to get an extra elite here, instead of just going up through this side. So yeah, let's go. It is in fact avocado. Go figure. Well, I mean, nothing like 21 damage to get you into meeting the bone range, right? Um, 16, huh? Takes me to 44, and 34 is the point. But I still want to save as much HP as possible. I don't need to force myself into get in the bone range against this guy. I meant to hit Twin Slam, but that's okay. I think this is enough damage. Yeah. Alright. Smoke Bomb? Nah. Not with meat on the bone. Strike for strike. I think we are good on normal damage cards, so skip. Alright. 435 gold. What do we get for our money? Don't think we need extra healing. Like, this thing could be rare, honestly. It's so good. I am looking at Pen-Nib Bottled Black Hole right now. I'm not sure... Do I have a good card for the Stasis right now? Start with Stasis Field in. It's funny, but I don't think it's good for us, actually. I think I'd rather draw it most of the time, rather than guaranteed get it on turn 3 with an extra 8 block. Do we have another target, maybe? Twin Slam? Twin Slam means that it always comes out on turn 3, which is good for the heart. Maybe less good for Spear and Shield and every other fight in the game. Wait, I could bottle my other Sentry Blast. Wait, that's hilarious. We have Sentry Blast that we play on turn 1. Getting Sentry Wave into Stasis, and then we have a Sentry Wave and Sentry Blast every turn starting on turn 2. That's amazing. Let's take the other cards real quick. No to this, no. Vent's team, I think we're still fine to just play normally. Reroute, we want to... And that's pretty low stakes. I don't think we would benefit that much from it being in stasis. Charge up, we want that as a block card. Walker Claw, maybe? You could make a very good argument for Walker Claw being in stasis. Since you need strength for it to be worth enough to play, most of the time, getting it discounted to 0 and out on turn 4 is a legitimate strategy. Although, waiting that long, maybe not so much. That, and I want to socket Citrine. Other priming shot doesn't matter. So yeah, bottling both Sentry Blasts is hilarious. The only downside here is that... Oh wait, I completely misread this. This is 158, not 178. So 167 and 158 is 333? 335. Wait, am I right? No, it's 325. Let's not click on a card by accident through the thing. 167 plus 150. Oh, that's going to disappear now. Okay, well. It's still there. Anyways, 167 plus 158. 325, yes. So with 435, that leaves 100 for the card remove. That looks pretty good. We could also buy Discovery instead of the card remove. That being said, a card remove on defend is looking really good right now. Our defense is very good. If we bottle the Sentry Blast, we have guaranteed weaken every single turn, other than, what do you call it, artifact enemies. What is our act boss, by the way? It is Champ. That's a really good fight to have weak every turn. Also, the fact that this guarantees that they're staggered is really good, I think. Although I don't... The weaken doesn't matter if it's staggered, it just... Because, like, if you get 2 weaken on the same turn, that's fine. I guess getting them both in play as fast as possible is still very good, though. So do I want card remove or Discovery? I think, again, Discovery is very similar to Compile Package, just less powerful, in that it gives you a general value. Right now our deck is doing very well, so the general value will actually bring us down a little bit, I think. So let's grab the Pen Nib, let's grab Bottled Black Hole, let's throw our other Sentry Blast in, and let's remove a Defend. Even though this is Act 2, I think that's still good for us. Alright. And since I save and quit, the map marks disappeared again. I can change the color of this, right? I probably should. Oh well. Anyways, more fights. We did just get a potion though, so our potion chance is at 30%. Not great odds of replacing these. Upgrading these could actually be really good. Get 2 brace per turn. I'm not sure how big of a thing that will be. Stasis field. Full block this turn, we get this out next turn. Doesn't matter whether we use that. Oh, Pen Nib. Okay. Essence of Steel. I think that's better than Fairy here, because we have meat on the bone. This thing affects so many things. I'm ending up saying the word, saying the name of the relic very often. But yeah, I don't think we're in any danger of losing a ton of HP. At least enough to proc Fairy with meat on the bone. So I'm going to take the Essence. I'm not taking another priming shot, so let's move on. Chosen Cultist, okay. I think entering defensive for next turn is not a good idea. This is only attacking for 6, and the maximum she can Chosen can attack for is, I think, 12. So how about we just play the Gear Up on the Curl Up, or the Curl Up on the Gear Up. Yeah. We full block this turn without defend. Oh, we enter defensive. That's fine, because next turn could be it is a large attack. I do want Sentry Blast to come back, so I'm just gonna play this. The Citrine has been a curse so far, but that's to be expected. Interesting. Stasis Field always comes out on big attack turns, which I think is good. Man, I really don't want to keep putting daisies in the draw pile. I'll do the charge up though. Wow. Well, we do have 2 block cards coming out next turn. Let me just do this. Okay. We are good. We're 1 block short, that's fine. Played Armor Potion doing things, I suppose. Maybe that was wrong because we have meat on the bone? Didn't think of that. It saved us 7 HP, which would put us exactly at meat on the bone now. Well, can we even kill this turn? 5, 10, 15. 30? Yeah, we would have a kill this turn. But I could intentionally take damage here. See, we have 10 block already. So we're taking 14, we need to take 8. So I guess... but Twin Slam... We have Ornamental Fan. 18 out of 24 would take 6. Yeah, that's not enough. Alright, Sentry Blast, Priming Shot, Walker Claw is 18 damage. Next turn we're still weak, but I think we get it most of the time. Yeah. This is how we're doing it. Oh great, Pen Nib. Alright, well. Another reroute? No, we have enough stasis stuff. Not a great turn 1, gonna be honest. Turn 2, though, looks pretty good. Not only do we have Sentry Wave, but we also have double Twin Slam. We also have Ornamental Fan. And we full block. So I don't need to play Defend, but the strike didn't do anything. Okay. Good time for Walker Claw. Very nice. Temporal Shield. I mean, it does synergize with what we're doing, but I don't think I want to take a common that accelerates once. I would have taken a Time Bomb. Alright, first delete. Wonder if we actually have enough for this. Looks like we're going to be taking 11 damage to enter defensive, and then 4 more from the lack of block. We are probably going to use Explosive Potion this fight. We're on Meat in the Bone range already. I guess that makes sense. How much damage can I do? Can I do 20? Nope, I am just short, which means that we are becoming vulnerable next turn. Great. Wait, I have Pen Nib. 7 goes to 8, 8 goes to 9. Okay, so we do have this. Good. Thank you, Pen Nib. Still not weakened is very good. This is 30 damage, this is 10. 16. 9. 10, 16, 9, 15, 12. 9, 15, and 12 is 36. So... does this do more? No. Calculate. Yeah, this deck is going real nice. Real smooth. Get Pen Nib on 9? Okay. Better than putting it on 0. Darkstone Periapt, huh? How about a common that accelerates twice when upgraded? Nah. Rather take an Amber. Citrine we want in Twin Slam. And this seems like a fine time to upgrade. To get that in as soon as possible. So let's do that. It's our second Wing Boots charge, we got one more for the rest of the game. We have enough to kill this. Unfortunately, not enough to do anything else. So we just gotta hope Gremlin Leader doesn't attack this turn. Although we do have Weaken, so maybe it's not so bad. Yeah, there's... no attack is also okay. 13, 18, that's not enough. But we can enter defensive. Next turn I'm not sure Gremlin Leader has a high chance of attacking. I don't remember the exact chances and how that works. What's the worst case scenario? I guess we enter defensive with Priming Shot. We're also likely to get Twin Slam and or Stasis Field next turn, so maybe we don't enter defensive. That's still a lot of damage, though. And they're summoning 2 Gremlins, which could be attacking as well. Alright, I'll enter defensive then. I'm going to put Citrine into Stasis as well. Yeah, they're all oh my gosh, they're all attacking. Please give me Twin Slam. Thank you. Sheesh. Ventsteam, Twin Slam, a Sneaky Gremlin, kills. Is there a way that we put Ventsteam on Gremlin Leader, though? And kill the others? Well, let's see. We have 3. 6 is 9. Plus 3 is 12. 18. 28. Did I? Hang on. This is 18, 27. That's not enough to kill this too. This does have the most HP. We use 3 here, 15 here, that's 18. Then we have 9 plus 4, 13 on this guy. Yeah, that's not enough. Okay. We'll do it like this then. Oh wait, Twin Slam, that's why it was weird. 28 and 37. Still not enough without the vulnerable, but we make it here, I think. Oh wait, no, we discounted Twin Slam because we didn't have the energy, I guess? Anyway, this is... we now can't take damage this turn. So I'm thinking we reroute Priming Shot. Wait, no, we want to do Crystal Shiv, then Priming Shot. Okay. We've given Mad Gremlin so much strength this turn. It's almost like Gremlin Leader buffed them. But they didn't. Ah, yes. It's better to have that or the weak. I guess it was better to have that. Okay, how do we do enough damage here? Sentry Blast, Strike kills this. But then we have to play all 3 attacks on Shield Gremlin? Eh. I guess we have to use all of our attacks. Oh wait, no, we have Pen Nib again. Our biggest damage is Priming Shot? Okay. There we go. So that's good enough. I am lacking damage scaling, I can feel it. I have to reroute the strike here? For damage? No, I reroute the defend. Or maybe the Citrine, actually. Reroute the Citrine. Alright, we got Gremlin Eater down by 66. We're getting close. It's a race against time. I don't think we can do enough damage to Gremlin Leader in time. Can we? Maybe. This is 12, it's 70. We have Pen Nib. Next turn we're going to be in defensive mode. We can even just do this right now. I don't know. I don't think the damage on Gremlin Wizard is going to be relevant, because they'll have block next turn. They don't attack next turn though, so that's the big thing. 15 times 3, yeah. But thankfully we have that, so... 7, 8, 9, 10. Why are they still 15 times 3? Were they already... Oh, they were already weakened at the start of the turn, then it wore off, and I didn't see it. Okay. Not enough damage, but that's okay. We have enough block. And that means we can take him out this turn. Okay. We would absolutely love some kind of permanent strength. This is what I thought would happen with Busted Crown. We need... we're good on most things, we just need some damage scaling. Blood Vial? Temporal Strike. Not anymore. Nope. Something good? Blue Key, that's pretty good. Very nice. Now let's continue. The upgrades. Charge up for a bit more damage doesn't sound like such a bad idea whenever we're 4 floors away from Champ without a strategy to do a bunch of damage yet. I wonder if I should have been looking for one of those in the shop. I don't 100% remember. I think it was Evasive Protocol as the power and Discovery as the colorless card. Yeah, I don't think we had an opportunity to find that yet. Unfortunately, our relics don't do damage either. It's all block. Well, actually Pen Nib does damage, but it's pretty minimal. We don't have big attacks. Pen Nib Invulnerable is okay, I guess, though. Upgrading Sentry Blast for more sustained damage is actually pretty good. The Brace, maybe not so much, but I think it's still okay. What else do we upgrade? Maybe Priming Shot? 2 Brace per turn trumps 2 Brace once. Two Brace every other turn. Charge Up, also an interesting upgrade. 3 temporary strength makes it more likely to do a lot of more damage. I think I'm going to stick with this, though. Alright, let's see what we got here. If worst comes to worst, I'll use a Wing Boots charge here, I think. Okay, this turn sucks. Guess I played the gear up, though. Good turn, actually. I didn't realize Panda was coming up. But then again, I guess coming up is only, what am I trying to say here? It only matters if you don't have that many attacks you're playing, but we're playing so many attacks. Okay, noted, we want to play Stasis Field, Sentry Blast, and Sentry Wave and put them all into Stasis, so Reroute doesn't do anything. In the Stasis department, so... Do I want to charge up? Yeah, actually, because we have good attacks. Give me Twin Slam again. No? Okay. I can't get Pen Nib up in time. 30. That's 60. This actually gets me the kill. It's probably better than taking 19 damage. Actually, it's only 7 because we enter meat on the bone, huh? Yeah, we use Charge Up, Walker Claw, Priming Shot. Take 19, heal 12, it's only 7 damage. And we get to keep this potion for... I don't know. Not very many opportunities to use it with only one 2-cost card in the deck. We are in the hard pull fights. What was our last hard pull fight? We had chosen Cultist, then what? Snake Plant. Snake Plant was our last one. So that takes out one large hitting enemy. But there's still Avocado Rat. There's also Centurion Mystic. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this. We're gonna use this to get a kill. Just like this. Guaranteed to be 1 or less. Old coin. Oh, okay. Clone. Stasis, though? Do we even have a good thing to clone here? Twin Slam? Stasis Field, maybe? No. We don't. So we have old coin, right? So I want to visit one of these 2 shops. The only difference is when, because I have to use a Wing Boots charge to get the Elite as well. That's fine, though. I think this is absolutely acceptable. Get a little bit more gold before going there. We don't really care about getting a potion for this Elite, I don't think. Yeah. Do I use the potion? Nah, we need that for Slavers. Really hope we get a good non-energy relic next turn, after the boss. That is, if we make it there. entering defensive because next turn, similarly to oh wait, no, it's not guaranteed. What am I thinking? I was thinking that it was like Chosen, where it alternated between a weak and a strong turn, but Seconds can do whatever the heck they want. And if is back. I'm gonna be weak again, but I think that's okay. Oh heck yeah. 20 gold, max hit. Tourmaline. Well, we need damage, right? Is it possible that we need to add thorns to our vent steam? Not before this elite. That's the excuse I'm using. It's slavers again. Okay. Uh, 13 and 6 is 19, 28, 38. I think we do still use this here, though. Let's do this first. I might as well just full block this turn instead of playing the gear up. Oh, that's exact meat on the bone range. Calculated. Okay. Yeah, this deck is definitely fine against everything except bosses. That, of course, is the big problem. Next turn, Priming Shot kills this. In fact, I didn't even need to use that, I don't think. No, I did. Never mind. Actually, maybe we can just use Sentry Blast to kill? Yeah, that's the smart way. Okay, we take a bit more damage. Unfortunate. I don't think there was any way to avoid that. Not even if we played one more attack, we were one short of another Ornamental Fan proc. Strength Potion. Maybe that's how we beat Champ. Anyways, shop time. 500 gold. And we have Courier now. Chemical X. But we have no X costs. And I think Guardian's only X cost is Multi-Beam. Let me double check that. Guardian cost equals X. Yep, just multi-beam. So note to that. Ancient Potion? We could use Ancient Potion to keep our strength from charge up in this fight. There's also Stone Calendar. Stone Calendar is actually really good for us. We do not have a deck that does damage very fast. It can stall very well. Let's see, our budget here. Well, what else do we have? Resilient Plate. We still only have one source of temporary buffs, unfortunately. We'd love to find a Strength Gem. Not so easy with Busted Crane. That being said, I can just use an Ancient Potion for the next fight. We also have a Strength Potion, which is nice. I do have to be careful about how I use the Ancient Potion, because Champ also debuffs. But I should be able to manipulate this since temporary buffs are 2 debuffs. One whenever the temporary buff is applied, and one whenever it's taken away. I like how card remove makes this 100 again. I was confused for a second. You know what? With Courier and 500 gold, let's buy the Stone Calendar, like I said. Okay, blue candle is not what we want. I could also buy Brass Tacks to see if there's another cheap relic underneath, but I think I'd rather save my gold. We still got plenty of stores we can go to with a Courier. So I'm going to grab the Ancient Potion. Bach Potion would have also been acceptable, but I think 4 or 5 strength will be enough. Could also do the Bomb. I did say that we stalled pretty well. I don't know if we're stalling good enough to play 2 energy for something that procs 2 turns from when you play it. As for card remove, I will absolutely remove another defend. So I think we're good with this. No to Resilient Plate. Yeah, let's leave. So upgrades, we have Charge Up. I was going to use the Ancient Potion to keep a temporary strength from Charge Up, so upgrading that would make it even better for next fight. And honestly, it's pretty consistent with the number of attacks in our deck anyway. So I don't mind something like that. We can upgrade the other Sentry Blast, we can upgrade Walker Claw. I think 1 strength on this out damages Walker Claw, but I could be wrong. I think it also out damages Sentry Blast, because Sentry Blast is 1 damage extra per turn since it's upgrades to 7, and it happens only every other turn. So yeah, let's go with Charge Up. Alright, now we just gotta win this. We gotta be careful, we gotta play the long game with this fight. Because we're going very slow already, and defensive mode gets harder to enter the more you use it. So let's start off with the Strength Potion. We don't want to enter defensive mode if we can avoid it. Right. So I think I don't play either of these, actually. I think because we want to play these priming shots, and they already brace for 4 and 8. So I'm just going to wait. Alright, vulnerable, that's okay. Charge Up. He's not debuffing me, so I can use this now, if I want. Just to be safe. There's no way for me to play this twice in 1 turn, is there? No, it doesn't look like there is. I would need some kind of accelerate, reroute. No, yeah, I would need some kind of accelerate combo, which I don't have. Five strength. Alright. Alright, I'll take 19 out of 20. That's fine. I now have Pen Nib with 5 strength and vulnerable. Walker Claw's great. 90 damage. That doesn't split him yet, which is really good. Maybe I still want to, though. How much damage can I do this turn and next turn? We're definitely doing this. And he splits at 220, no, 219, I think. I think it's below half. Let's see, this is 21, plus 13 from the Shiv is 34, plus 16 is 50. So we do 50 this turn, he drops to 188. Then he does his buff, but I'm going to be weak next turn. I do want to tick up Penib, though. I think I'm just going to stick with Fence Team. Okay, the buff turn. I think we want to split now. Because next turn he'll have Strength. No, actually he just gives himself Metallicize. So I can't use the Whale trick. The Twin Slam, Strength down trick. Next turn I'll also still be weak. So I think we want to wait one more turn to split. I'm not mistaken. I could also enter defensive mode for next turn, since I am not getting this out for another turn. But I have this. Never mind. 14 takes him to 218, so that's too much. This is exactly 220, which I don't think he splits on. Oh, this also puts me in defensive, which I didn't want to do anyway. Okay. He shouldn't split, if memory serves. I was correct, he does not split it exactly half. It's below half. Also, we have 3 extra strength this turn, I might as well use it. We also enter defensive by playing Priming Shot. I'm going to enter defensive mode again. Alright, let's do some damage. I'm not weak, but he's still vulnerable. Oh, and we got Pendant Walker Claw and Stone Calendar. Oh boy. Take it, Stone Calendar. Let's go. I didn't really need it, I guess, but that worked out well. I had to use both. I did use both my potions for that fight. I was very nervous about my scaling. Oh, Gem Cannon is back. And we have 4 gems. We're still fine against hallways and elites, though. Maybe Nemesis is a problem, but drawing Gem Cannon on the wrong turn is a problem. Yeah, usually we'd use Stasis to handle Nemesis. I guess I still do in a way with Stasis Field and the Constant Weaken, but eh. I'm not feeling the Gem Cannon, to be honest. 4 gems is only 40 damage. Pen-Nib does make it better, it makes it 80, but we're also doing decent amounts of damage anyway. Or are we? Maybe I do need it. We could maybe live without the gems in these cards. Like, Twin Slams is pretty good. But it's still 2 attacks that do 7 damage apiece. That's good with Ornamental Fan. And Vulnerable. Reroute another Shiv is good, but not completely necessary. And I don't need the Brace Gem and Priming Shot. Maybe it is better to just take the Gem Cannon to make sure we get past Act 3. You know what? I am going to take it. This looks like a pretty clear Tiny Bowler hat. Man, I would love a Floating Orbs in this deck. Maybe I should have taken Compile Package for that reason. But Citrine was still good. Yeah, I definitely don't need another energy. We're playing like every card in our hand most of the time. Once we're set up anyways. And this gives us so much extra scaling value. Extra damage, extra raw value. Which, unlike other cards, doesn't take up a draw in your deck. So major upside there. So we don't have Wing Boots anymore. We do, however, have a 3 elite path with 2 campfires available to us. believe this is the only 3 elite path other than this one. So this gives us 2 campfires. There's also a 3 campfire, 2 elite path on the left side here. Oh, wait, hang on. Yeah, there it is. I thought this was a 3rd one for a second. I'm like, no, sorry, a 4th one. I was like, whoa. I don't really want to hit either of these shops with 189 gold. With Courier, I can just afford to go to later ones. Although, there's no later ones this act. We still have one in Act 4. And, honestly, I don't need a lot of removes. I guess removing 2 defense is still worth thinking about. We could also whiff the Act 4 relics. So maybe I should spend some here. There's also these question marks at the beginning of the act, though, which are really good in my opinion. Sorry, that way. How many upgrades do I really want? Curl up is not important. It's just 2 brace when you play it. Priming shot is kind of important because it gets you into defensive range with gear up if you draw it first. And I'm talking about this one specifically. The other sentry blast is important. Gem cannon may even be important. Walker claw may be important if we find strength. Yeah, I might just have to go to a shop for strength stuff. Or the possibility of getting something strength related. Like I would maybe even take an orb walk. Oh no, we just got Tiny Bowler Hat, we're fine in that department. So yeah, defend removal is not actually that bad. Still. I could do this and then just choose at this point what I want to do. I think we can take on 3. Well, let me think about this. We were having trouble killing gremlin leaders, gremlins, for a few turns. That gets easier with Tiny Bowler Hat, but Reptimancer's daggers might still be a problem. Turn 2 is when you need to start, is when you need to do stuff by, and Tiny Bowler Hat sometimes doesn't do things until a few turns later. So maybe we do prioritize, maybe we do avoid elites. The problem is going a path that isn't these 2 gets you very little. There's no major campfire path. You have to take at least 2 elites to get 3 campfires. Otherwise, the best thing we can do is like take one of these 2 down here at Force 6 of this act, and then avoid the elites and go up and hit this one, and then take a late act elite. So I'd maybe rather take these 3 campfires with 2 elites. I don't know. Maybe I still value maybe I still value the possibility of hitting a shop. Maybe I value card rewards. Maybe I value the gold that comes from cards or fights. I don't know. This seems like a very complicated decision. I am starting to feel like I'm fighting Busted Crown. More than I thought I would. I gotta keep reminding myself I have Tiny Bowler Hat, though. I haven't gotten the chance to use it in a fight yet. So I haven't really gotten the feel for it, if you know what I mean. We are probably fine on damage for the rest of the game, if I'm not mistaken. There are multiple strength sources in Tiny Bowler Hat, I think. Yeah, Donu Deka and Time Eater. And Time Eater's one is actually really good for us. Speaking of Time Eater, what's our boss? It's Awakened one? Okay. Well, we have no powers in our deck, so literally just Tiny Bowler Hat. Although the deck can create powers, it's probably still okay. So maybe I can afford to go to these events and maybe get some rare relic stuff. Repto. What's our attack density like? It's pretty darn good. Much higher than usual. In fact, our deck is majority attacks. That's pretty crazy. We have Sentry Blast guaranteed on turn 1 and turn 2. So that's 12 free damage for 1 draw. Then the next 9 draws have to be enough to kill 2 daggers. Which I don't think we actually have enough to do. Not unless we got Pen Nib up to 9, maybe. Maybe that would do it. It's still scary. I don't know if I can handle that. I also don't know if I can handle Nemesis with a small deck. If they debuff us a lot with all the burns. At least Stone Calendar goes off on a non-intangible turn, so that will help quite a bit. Giant Head we should be absolutely fine for, if I'm not mistaken. We play a lot of cards, so that gets our damage up pretty consistently. As well as having the scaling from Bowler Hat. So it's literally just Repto we're scared of. Maybe I go to a shop to hit the potions there. Potion for Reptomancer could help quite a bit. Especially Explosive Pot. Oh, man. Of course, the other option is just avoiding elites more. It's weird that the answer to Reptomancer lies on a slightly more likely to find Reptomancer path. I'm on the fence about whether I can handle Nemesis. I also want to find gems for Vent Steam and the priming shot, so I guess fights and the shop are important for the best chances of it. Alright, well, if I'm not going to take... Do I avoid? Maybe I do just take the really safe path and avoid all the elites, so I don't have to fight Nemesis or Repto. That feels pretty bad, though. If I really avoid elites, I can't take this campfire either. If I do go this way, I have bailout options anyway. Alright, let's do this then. Well, fights. I really like X-Ray events, that's why I'm prioritizing them so much. But gems and potions, I think, are really important. So yeah, I am going to go through the fight route, I guess. We can handle hallways pretty well. Okay, this is not the fight for Gem Cannon. We have Spiker to deal with. We can enter defensive, though, which I think we're going to need to do. How much is this? 32 exactly? Okay. 9 and 7 is still too much with our block. Just 7, though. Maybe we could do it. Give me the strength. And yes, I am prioritizing Spiker this time. I figured the dazes are not too bad. Interesting. Give me Stasis Field in next turn, please. Hexaburn, I guess, is also worth here. Stone Calendar could also work. Yeah, this is fine. We could take 1 damage. Yeah, we don't need to. Okay, I'm willing to do 1 attack here for Pendib. Alright. Take it away, Hexaburn. Very nice. Time Capacitor. That's actually amazing. Means that we can bring our stasis back online. That's a Nemesis solution. Yeah. Okay. Doesn't need an upgrade either, which is great. Ooh, is this Gem Cannon? Is this Twin Slam Gem Cannon for 6 gems? Does that do enough? We can't enter defensive here. So I just kind of have to hope it hits something that I can kill. Let's see, this is 15, 22. This does 10 apiece. So it would have to hit this one 3 times out of 6. Which I think is not great odds. But how great? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10, 6, 3, 1 is 20. Times 8 is 160. And then it's 3 to the 6th power. Let's see, 3 times 3 times 3. 729. So 160 out of 729. Okay, so my, I ran out of storage space, which hasn't happened for a long time. I needed to delete some old video footage, but now I'm back. Here's a percentage: 21.95%, basically 22% chance that we get 3 hits of Gem Cannon on the right one. And that's to save 4 HP, so less than 1 HP. Wait, no. If I play Twin Slam, I save 4 HP. If I successfully kill this, I save 13 HP. So this would be to save 9 HP. 0.2195 times 9 saves me 2 HP on average. That's pretty good. However, we have lead on the bone, so maybe I shouldn't be taking unnecessary risks with Gem Cannon right now. Especially because we're going to have to juggle these guys for a bit anyways. So let's just do the normal thing here. We can actually enter defensive by taking damage here, by playing Priming Shot Gear Up. So let's go for the guy that's buffing his strength. We're actually really close to lethal there. I forgot that Twin Slam does extra damage like that. Also, I forgot that we were reducing the strength of these guys anyway, so yeah, not entering defensive. Unless I'd only played 1 Twin Slam, that might have been smarter. Oh well. Atoma Beam, okay. Let's have fun with Atoma Beam. Not that much fun though. I want to use Pendib in a later fight. I hate this fight. Let's just get into it. 15 is exactly average. Ancient Power. We have no way to keep the temp buff, and we are far from guaranteed debuff reduction. So no to this. All right, shop with 220. I don't think Lantern's the answer. I'm gonna be honest. Oddly Smoothstone, definitely not the answer. We have taken 1 block. Oh, no, we. Nah, we already get enough from this. We removed defense. Medkit? Oh, there's a ruby here. Ooh. That's what you like to see. That can go right into the vent steam. Although, paying for it, we did just get tiny bowler hats, so we're doing a lot better on our damage. Like a lot better. But it is another gem for gem cannon. That's probably the reason why. This helps with Nemesis quite a bit. And even with Repto, because the daggers do add wounds. We'd be taking that over a card remove, but that's probably worth it. With how much we shuffle. Yeah, okay. We're gonna take Medkit and Ruby. No Lizard Tail today. We are gonna have to wait to socket the Ruby, but that's okay, I think. Ugh, I hate this fight. $16, that's good enough. I guess I'm not playing Sentry Blast then. I needed to do it in that order, because if I didn't, I would not have been able to switch it away from the Curse. Actually, maybe I should have kept... Maybe I should take it. Maybe I would have been okay with a Curse, because I have Darkstone Periapt. It's an interesting thought. Alright, let's get Sentry Blast in play. I can also play the Priming Shot. Okay, that's good. Very nice. Another You Are Mine. Sheesh. Actually, do we have a kill now? We have 7 gems, so this is 15 times 7. Right, we have Twin Slam twice. 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Unfortunately, I think that's only 105, so we'd be 10 away with like a ton of block from Malleable. So it looks like we have to keep stalling. Debuff turn again. No block this turn. No weaken either, because we passed on the Sentry Blast. Oh wait, we have weaken. Excuse me. You Are Mine handled that for me. Actually, do we just want to take the 9? One block from Ornamental Fan. That's fine though, I don't really want to push my luck, but... Ornamental Fan. There we go. Perfect. We received like 1 HP doing that, by the way. Still fine. I kind of want Priming Shot in. Let's do this. Oh right, Reroute does that. Can I kill? This is 36 damage. Let's see, maybe I can. Five, 6, 7 is 18, 11. Do 17 now. It's too much. Unfortunately. I don't want to use the curse. Thankfully we do get the kill here. Let's take up Pendim. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Nope. Oh man. Gotta fight our way through all these. Do I want to play Gear Up? Yes. We're gonna enter defensive and then start targeting these guys. I unfortunately can't save Last Stand for next turn. So, just gotta play it for the strength. $18, 27, 33, okay. Now we have a bunch of strength this turn, but we still need to enter defensive. Can't use a Tama Beam. In fact, we can't do anything this turn. I have no way to enter defensive except for taking damage. Not about to do that. We did get a pretty lousy setup with 2 repulsors, 2 spikers. We did get a Tama Beam again, though. It's still not good enough. Unless I want to take 6 damage now. I might not have much of a choice. Yeah. We still have meat on the bone, that's why I was willing to do it so much. Alright, we got Stasis Field out. That helps. Okay, that helped a lot. Okay. Good enough. No. Alright, first elite. Well. Now or never. We did just take 2 dead cards against Repto. We still have the majority of attacks. We're doing it. It's Nemesis. Okay. Thankfully, this shouldn't be too bad. This turn. And I will play Gear Up. And there it is. Glad I played Gear Up, I guess. Because I can play Carl to enter defensive now. Oops. I meant to play this first. Well, now I don't have Weaken next turn, so... Thankfully I have Twin Slam, so we're still okay. Alright, this is nice. Last Stand coming a turn early as usual. Oh, I could have pen nibbed my slam. I didn't pay attention to the pen nib counter. Bit unfortunate. Just gonna take a pen nib as well as the counter here. We should have a kill this turn at least. Wow, very easy Nemesis fight. Kind of like Gremlin Leader like that. Ooh, interesting. Tourmaline again. Well, we're nearing the end of the game. That extra gem in Vent Steam. Maybe I should just take it. We still have another gem slot in Priming Shot. Maybe I could put it in that instead. Although a Brace gem would be nice to have there. I'm gonna take it. Alright. Ruby and Vent Steam. Which one gets the Tourmaline? Probably Priming Shot. Yeah. Well, what would we want for these? These are both non-blocking cards, so putting Brace or a Ward in either of them, or maybe even an Amethyst, would both be good. I could see myself wanting some other setup stuff for vent steam, like another strength would be good in vent steam. A quartz would be good in vent steam. Yeah, I think vent steam has a lot of things. Meanwhile, priming shot is just priming shot. All right, another upgrade. Might be gem cannon. Actually, I'm gonna do Walker Claw. I think that gives us the best chance of killing a dagger. Although Sentry Blast number 2 is pretty okay in general. I'm gonna go with this. Oh, we got this again. Transmute. A defend? Okay. We got an amethyst. Okay. That's fine, I'll put that in vent steam. Do I want to do anything else here? Do I want to remove any gems? Do I want to remove any cards? I don't think so. Alright, good event. Nunchuck. Wow. Don't know if I need that, but cool. It'll probably do something. Okay. Not able to block this turn except for Ornamental Fan, so that's not great. But we have meat on the bone, so maybe it's okay. We also have Pen Nib here, which we can proc because we have a Crystal Shiv. Oh right, I want to do this to get the damage up. Okay. About 60 damage. Not bad for a turn 1. Entering defensive maybe not so great. This early. Weakened this turn on when I get strength is not great either. Oh man, when I get all this strength. It's fine though. It's like we're still doing very decent damage. I can enter defensive at least, with these two. I think I'm going to do it like this though. It's only 120, not enough. Okay, 14 out of 28. Could be worse. Now we get Gem Cannon? Yeah. Could be much worse. Okay. Healed up from that. We're going to heal up in the next couple fights as well. Bag of Marbles is cool. No. Uh-oh. 3 buffing Darklings. That's the name. Do I use Colorless Potion here? I don't feel like this turn is very good. Oh, well, we can enter defensive mode. Yeah, blue's fine. I kind of want to save Twin Slam, though. So I'm going to do that. Like this. We're now going to have plenty of block for next turn. Hopefully it's still enough. Okay. Attacking the front one was in fact correct. Oh, we're half. Interesting. Just casually gain up to 5 strength like that. So I could just Gem Cannon to end this fight, but I want to keep Pen Nib. So I'm going to see what I can do here. Let's do this. Get up to 5? Is that good enough? With this draw, I think we can afford to stall a little bit. I know we have Nunchaku, but that matters less on turn 1 than Pen Nib. Way less. Oh, also we have Swine Crush. We're guaranteed. Very nice. Alright, 7's good. No. Let's keep going. We have successfully defeated 2 elites that were not Reptimancer, so that's pretty cool. I think we do enough this turn not to need Gem Cannon. Let's see though, 13, 26, 39, yeah, plus the Amethysts. So that's good enough. Forgot about Pen Nib. That's okay. I don't really see a way to plan out this fight any more than what we're already doing, so I'm just gonna keep going. Hope it's good enough. Defensive mode is pretty good though. I do know that much. Especially when the vulnerable runs out, but we're about to get it back again, I think. Yep, there it is. Maybe we draw Gem Cannon next turn and then end the fight that way. 5, 6, 7. Alright, then we can play Twin Slam Gem Cannon next turn and be perfectly fine. Alright, last turn. Or maybe we just play Gem Cannon. Do I want Pen Nib on 8 or 9? I'm gonna go with 9. Alright, easy fight. Block Potion's great. Amber, that would have been amazing. But now we don't have a gem slot. I regret taking the Thorns. That doesn't feel great. But oh well. Alright, another upgrade, or we can recall. We might get a good card at the next fight, or we might need to rest, so let's just recall. No Repto this act, okay. Medical getting double value though is pretty cool. Let's see, what does double... reroute does the most damage doubled? Pretty cool. Eight, 9. I guess we just leave it at that then. Nunchaku on 9? Yeah. Please don't hurt me. Okay. Gem Cannon on the wrong turn, but that's okay. Would have been a pretty good Gem Cannon too. Pen Nib on 7 means that we could use Pen Nib very early in the next fight. Alright. 8, 9, 10. You know, the couple of defense we do have are putting in a lot of work. Alright. Now let's get Pen up as high as possible. Looks like 3 hits is fine. Very nice. Omamori. It's a bit late for Omamori, don't you think, game? Why is it allowed here? You literally can't get curses for the rest of the game. Sheesh. Clone now. Still no. Yeah, it's still a no. Now we get our last upgrade. Time capacitor, I think, is fine at 1 cost. I don't think we're going to be using gem cannon as much anymore. So I think Sentry Blast for more brace every turn, as well as more damage, is our best bet. It also works with Baylor's Lordly Blade. Just didn't realize that. Gaining about 1.5 brace per turn, and about 7 per combat. It's pretty cool. Alright, let's go. And let's hope we can beat Awakened One with this, because I am kind of nervous. This does 56 with Penib and Strength, so we do have to play this, I'm pretty sure. $21 times 4? Wow, I was way off. How about I enter defensive now, huh? I forgot about that whole thing. Kinda need the damage. Or the block, I mean. I don't want to play that. Actually, the plated armor is probably worth it. I'll do that. Passive block matters more in this fight than strength. Oh, I just got rid of one of these. Okay. Well, at least these two are staggered. Because that's not great otherwise, to be honest. Another power? No. Well, with a turn like this, actually, maybe. Time capacitor also exists. This puts me in defensive for a long time, and we only have to take 10 damage for it. Actually, this puts me in defensive right now. I forgot that Valor of Sorely played to fix this. So this is 27 out of 47? Yeah. I'm going to wait for this. So we're only going to take 10 damage, but we're going to continue to brace for a ton. Also, we technically only lost HP once, so we only lose 1 plated armor. Huh. We've gotten 3 powers in a row. Game, please. Have mercy. I'm gonna wait to play Last Stand as well. We're just gonna have to deal with the dead cards. Also, we know the next turn is going to be a multi-attack, so it's fine to enter defensive here. I don't think I use Gen Cannon. He's not vulnerable. Would have been nice for this to come out now. But that's okay. Maybe now we use Gem Cannon. Yeah, maybe. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 18 is 126. Not quite enough to get this. Oh, but this is. Problem, we don't really block next turn very well. Yeah, it's a pretty big problem. But we have a block potion, we might as well... Like, what else do we even have to block? I guess priming shot for brace, reroute, no. Twin slam and vent steam for piercing whales. We have weakened next turn, and we also have a block potion. Alright, I'm just gonna do this. It's time. That wasn't enough? You're telling me that wasn't enough? How did I do the math wrong there? Did it not take the vulnerable into account? Hang on. 168. 172. The vulnerable should have taken into account. It was 12 damage before. Because of 2 strength, so it should have gone to 24. Then vulnerable should have been 36. Times 7. 252. It was not that high. Alright, that's a bug. So we're going to use the console. Actually, I don't know if that procs the second phase or not. Let's do this. There we go. And defensive mode doesn't matter, so... No defensive mode means that doesn't matter. So there we go. We're going to keep that strength. We're going to gain 2 extra. It's going to be like that. So 46 is way too much. So I gotta use the block potion here. I also have to block normally. Yeah. Alright. I'm glad we have meat on the bone for the next fight. But I am still pretty scared. This isn't enough, is it? $48. We have 43. Alright, we need something from this to save us. That's not good enough. Awaken one claims another. Man, I thought we were better than this, but we really got hurt by Tiny Bowler Hat giving us 3 powers. Also the fact that I accidentally threw away one of the Sentry Blasts. Hard to remember that. Overall, I think that was a fun run. It just did not go the direction I hoped it would. Busted Crown hurt, I think, a lot more than I thought it would as well. I thought we had great defensive stuff between the double Sentry Blast and Stasis Field, but Stasis Field coming out every other turn starts to hurt a lot in the late game, as well as needing to enter defensive so much, so maybe it wasn't correct to take that. We did make it to the Act 3 boss, so I'm not too broken up about this. It's also fun to use the Wing Boots and all the money we had from Mob Bank and Old Coin, Courier. Yeah. Yeah, not much else to say about that. Other than I felt like we were playing a lot of attacks every turn for ornamental fans, so that ended up being really good as well. Alright. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you stick around for future ones, and if you do, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching.